Okay, once again, a very good evening. Pute, as I told you previously, this lesson has two parts. Okay, 9 competency has two parts. Bank account is the first part, and the next is bank reconciliation. Okay, Puta, today is the last day where we discuss about the first part of the 9 competency, bank account. Okay, and on the next week we are starting the second part, that is bank reconciliation statement. But before we do that, we must have a proper knowledge on bank account. Are we clear? Are we clear? Right. So Pute, what I need is to concentrate on all these things, because in today's activities I have included the dishonored checks. Okay, so it is very easy, but if it is going to be easy if you concentrate well. So Puta, I told you in the theory class, for to maintain the correct order in the class, I am including the formats. Okay, but listen to me, in term tests, and also we are starting a paper class very soon. Even in that paper class, I am not providing any of the formats. Okay, so for that you have to prepare a paper, right, or a book to answer those papers, right? So Pute, as you can see, in today's activity, I'm concentrating on how to prepare the ledger accounts using a bank account as well. Harida, so Pute, I think everyone is ready to start the activities now. Okay, let's move to the first activity, right? It is, in fact, activity number 6. Let's read the question. Tumindu Traders operates all the cash transactions using a bank current account. Accordingly, he deposits all the receipts in the bank account on the same day, and he settles all payments through checks. Now you have to understand, therefore, Tumindu Traders do not want to operate a cash account. Why? He deposits everything, every check, every receipt of check, every receipt of cash on the same day in the bank. That is why I'm not providing the cash book as a requirement. Right? There is no use of a cash book for Tumindu Traders. Are you ready? Good. Let me take you to the answers format. Answers format. I'm ready with, right, the answers format for today's, right? Puta, as you can see, in today's activities, we have to prepare only the bank account and other relevant ledger accounts. Okay, good. Let's prepare the answer. On 1st of May, we have a balance of a bank account 40,000, right? So record the balance here. 1st of May, put the date first. Put the date first, right? The description is balance brought forward. Jevin, Herschel, and Dinel, right? Hondata hanginna puthi mamme karana deva. Harida, right? So first, I have to record the opening balance, and I'm going to record the balance here, 40,000. 40,000. 40,000. Record the opening balance. Opening balance is 40,000 rupees. And the next one, next date. What is the transaction? It is a payment. 5th, 5th of May, not 5th of June. It should be 5th of May. Issued a check to purchase for purchasers 20,000. So it's a purchase name, bank account credits, right? So the date is Puta, 5th of May. I haven't given the voucher numbers. I haven't given the voucher numbers. What I do is write the description here. purchasers, ළමයිට මතකද? I ask you to include the check number in the description column. So I write the check number here. Check number 4521. 4521. Okay. 4521. Include the check number and record the value 20,000. Bank account credits. Puta, if you can remember, in last week's activities, we didn't prepare the other relevant ledger accounts. I told you last week. On this week, we will be preparing, right, those accounts too. Therefore, on this date, I have to record the other entry. Now, what is the other entry? It is the debit entry. See, the bank account is credited. So, Puta, move to the first ledger account and name it as purchasers account. Name the first account as purchasers. Lamai, whenever you prepare an account, within a few seconds, you have to decide, okay, what is the category of this account? So for that, you need write a better practice, which we discussed in the 5th competency in the grade 10 syllabus, right? We discussed about the double entry system. If you can remember, I told it is the most important lesson in financial accounting. So you have to decide what is the category of the purchases account. It's an expense. So the date should be written like this. Okay. The date should be written like this. Give me a minute. So I write the date. The date of this transaction is 5th of May. Description, bank account. It is not the cash book. Bank account. Amount 20,000. See, I have just completed the double entry for the transaction on 5th May. Purchases debit 20. Bank account credit 20. Bank account credit 20. Harida? Right. Next one, 9th May. Received a check for a sale 42,000. We were told that we are depositing the checks on the same day in the bank, no? So because of that, I can record it directly in the bank account. The date is put 9th of May. 9th of May. Description sales include the check number now. Check number is 8524. 8524. Value is 42,000. Bank account debit. Okay, bank account debit. Increase assets debit. Pute, move to the ledger accounts and name the next account as the sales account. Sales account. Sales account. Dishans, I think you are updating the answer. Remember, the sales is an, right? Sales is an income account. Oshani, right? I think you are, right, updating the question. Okay, great. Vibu, credit the sales account. Why? This time the bank account is debited. The date is put, the date is 9th May. 9th of May, description, bank account, amount 42,000. 42,000. This is how you update the double entry for the transaction on 9th. 9th. පුතේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි මේ account එකේ check number එක දාන්න ඕන. But in all levels, that is not required most. Right? Good. The next transaction is on 13th. Right? Paid Sajid a creditor. It's a payment. Recorded in the credit side of the bank account since it is a payment. Description Sajid. Description Sajid. Check number check number 4522. Check number 4522. Pute, amount of the check issued is 30,000. See. Pute, accounting is all about disclosing the available information in a way where the stakeholders can understand it. See, let me translate kochar complete the kela. It is credit to the bank account. So everybody can understand, okay, it's a payment. The value of the payment is 30,000. The payment is made to Sajit and he was paid using this check number. See, every information is available in this recording. This is what we need in accounting to transmit the relevant information to the stakeholders, right? So we are doing it according to a rule called double entry system. Bank account is credited. Now, I think you can understand, everyone can understand, okay, this time we have to prepare an account for Sajit. Sajit's account. If you like, you can include that Sajit is a creditor. Sajit is a creditor, right? The date is now, we have paid Sajit. Remember, the bank account is credited. So the personal account of Sajit should be debited. The date is 13th May. Description bank account. Bank account. Amount is 30,000 rupees. Amount is 30,000 rupees. Right. Puta, this is what we have to do when we pay right, a check to Sajit. Bank account credit and Sajit's personal account is debit. On this stage, this is how we make the payment. Puta, if you like, you better highlight the transaction on 15th May. Why? Read the transaction and see. It is a dishonor of check. On 15th, there is a dishonored check. To whom we have issued it? It was the paid check on 13th May to Sajit. It is a dishonored check. Please observe how we record the dishonored check. First in the bank account. Pute, on 13th, we have decided, we have recognized this as a payment. Puta, dishonored means the bank has not paid the honored the particular check. Therefore, this payment has not moved from the bank account. Therefore, I have to cancel this credit entry from the bank account. What should I do? I have to record it in the debit side. Date is 15th May. Sajit, within brackets, check number 4522, amount is 30,000. Lamai, poddak kahaganna. Although you record this check in the debit side, it never said that this 30,000 is a deposit. No. This is to say that this paid check has been dishonored. Understood? Understood? Great. And don't forget, the same information should be updated in Sajit's account. So we have opened one account for Sajit. Now we have to credit it. Why? The payment has not been made to him yet. The date is 15th May. Description bank account. Amount 30. The purpose of this entry to say that the payment, this particular transaction is not posted. It is dishonored. See. මං හිතනවා පුතේ අහන් හිටියොත් ඕනම දරුවෙක්ට තේරෙනවා. ඕනම කෙනෙක්ට තේරෙනවා කියලා මං දන්නවා. මේ බලන්න පුතා. This have you record the payment in the bank account. This have you record the dishonored check, issued dishonored check, right? In the bank account. ලස්සන්ට වැඩි ඉවර කරගමු අපි. Okay, great. Next transaction is පුතා බලන්න date එක 18th May received a check from Udara 24,000, right? Check number 9652. It's a deposit, so debit it. 18th May, Udara include the check number. Check number is 9652. And Udara has paid the business through a check worth 24,000. Debit the bank account. Why? The check was deposited in the bank on the same day. පුතේ මම තව පොඩි දෙයක් කියනවා. මේ පන්තියේ ළමයි රෙකෝඩින් එක පොඩ්ඩක් බලනවා අඩුයි වගේ මට පේන විදියට. So if I feel that there is no use of providing the recording, I will not record the session, or I'm not going to post it to the group also. If you are not willing to watch it, but it's a chance for you. It's an extra chance to listen the the lesson again. You will never get this in a physical class. Do you have it? Do you ever get it? No. Even if you have missed a note, missed something, if you couldn't hear something properly, so we have a solution here. So try to use it. Great, Puta. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to record or update Udara's personal account. Name the next account as Udara account. Lamai, at the same time, remember, Udara is a debtor. Udara is a debtor. Right? We have paid Udara. Sorry, we have collected cash from Udara. Bank account was debited. So, credit it to the personal account of Udara. Why? It is a collection. Right? Pute, description, bank account. Amount is 24,000. This have you record the collection. Collection from Udara. Lamai, take out your highlighters and highlight the transaction on 20th May. 20th May. We collected a check from Udara. What we have done, we have debited it to the bank account. Now, on the next day, 20th, the check received from Udara was dishonored. The previous one was check issued to Sajid was dishonored. Now, this is check received from Udara was dishonored. Let's record it. When we deposit a check, we debit the bank account. Now, it is, right, it is a return dishonored check. Sorry, it's a deposited dishonored check. The date is 20th May. This is how we have to record, Lamai, right? The deposited dishonored check. I think everyone is listening to me very carefully. 20th May. The description is the same. Udara, include the check number also. Check number 9652. Credit the amount 24,000. Lamai honda tahagan. This is not to say that the check is a payment. No. This is to say that the deposited check is dishonored. Bank account credits. Write it nicely. Puta, me deval payna de laksanta liya ganna patiyo. So I think everyone can see this very clearly. I'm not using a whiteboard to explain it. Sometimes you might say, my handwriting is not clear. Board is shining, sir. So no complaints here, no complaints. Everything is properly typed, explained. So take the maximum use of it. And children, don't forget to debit Udara's personal account, because this payment is not moved. We haven't received this payment from Udara. So restore the amount. The date is 20th May. Description, bank account. amount 24,000. හොඳට බලන්න පැටියෝ. This is how we record issued dishonored check in the the creditor's account. This is how we record deposited dishonored checks from Udara's account. Are we clear? Great. පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න පුතා. දෙකම බලන්න. හරිද? Right. The next is 24th May. Paid salaries 15,000. Paid salaries 15,000. බලාගන්න පුතා. It's a payment, right? 24th May. Salaries include the check number. Check number 4523. 4523. Amount 15,000. This have you record the payment on 24th May. Lamaya, now what we should do? We have to complete the other relevant ledger accounts. Open an account for salaries. Name the next account for salaries. Salaries account within, salaries account. It's an expense. Now, salaries is an expense. We have paid the expense, so expense increases. 24th May. Salaries account should be debited. Why? The bank account is credited. If you credit the bank account, again you can't credit the next account. You have to debit it. At least study that. If you debit the bank account, the other entry has to be credited. Okay. Salaries. Description bank account. Amount is puta. Amount is 15,000. See how beautiful this subject is. Every transaction has a debit and a corresponding credit entry. Okay, great. 26th. Paid Kumudu 24,000, received discount 6. Check number 4524. So it's a payment. Credit the bank account first. Payment ekakne. The date is puta 26th May. Kumudu. Check number. Right? 4524. 4524 is the check number. Amount is, look at this. We have paid 24,000 to Kumudu in or through a check. And don't forget, we have received a discount. See. Dila tina teruturu puta, dila tina information, right? Lesson record the information, provided information correctly in the accounts and prime entry books. That is what we expect here. Okay, good. And don't forget, on 26th May, we have to update Kumudu's personal account. Lamai, name the next account as Kumudu account. Kumudu account. Remember, Kumudu is a creditor. Kumudu is a creditor. Kumudu is a creditor. Right? Now, Puta, 26th May, we have paid creditor, so creditor should be debited. But the payment was made two types, in two ways. 26th May, we have paid, right, Kumudu through a check worth 26,000. Kumudu's account is debited. And don't forget, on the same day, we have received a discount. Take a record when no. Discounts received. How much? 6,000. 6,000. Kumudu account debit, discounts. This is how you record that payment. Okay, good. Harda Patio. The transaction on 30th received from Kirti 31,000, allowed discount 4,000. Do you see here we don't have a check number. එහෙම වෙන්න පුළුවන්ද? සර්ට වැරදිලාද? නෑ. පුතා, listen to me. In a bank account, you can deposit both the checks and also the cash. So remember that. Deposit should not always have a check number, but the payment should have, but not the deposits. It's a cash collection. So 29th May, Kirti, ළමයි හොඳට අහගන්න, we were told that we deposit all the receipts on the same day. So you don't want a cash account here, cash book here. Kirti, right? We have no check number. Allowed discount 4,000 rupees. Amount of the check is 31. Sorry, amount of the receipt is 31. It's not a check. Cash collection is 31. It was deposited in the bank on the same day. That is why I debited that directly to the bank account. පුතේ, අද අන්තිම දවස bank account එක කතා කරන අවධානයෙන් අහන් ඉන්න. Now what we should do, open an account for Kirti. Kirti is a debtor. Okay. We have collected Kirti 29th May. We have deposited the amount received in the bank account. So bank account 31,000. On the same day, children, we have allowed the discount. You're right. Balaganna kaling එක discounts received. This is discounts allowed. 4,000. 4,000. See how simple it is. දැක්කද ළමයි? Right. Last transaction, 30th May, it's a payment. 30th May, telephone bill. Check number 4525. Is that correct? Yes. Amount is 6,000. Bank account credit. And what we should do, name the next account, and that is for telephone bill. පුතේ, මෙහෙට කරන්ට් එක ගියානේ. මාරක් කේස් එක. පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්න කවන්න පුළුවන් තරමක් කරමු හොඳේ. telephone bill. පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්න පැටියෝ චුට්ටක් ඉන්න. හරි, පුළුවන් තරමක් මම ක්ලාස් එක කරනවා හොඳද? Telephone bill, right? And put our debit the telephone bill account. The date is 30th May. Bank account amount is put 6,000. Amount is 6,000. See, this is what we have to do. So we have just recorded all the information, right? Now let's move to the balancing process. I told you last week, we don't balance the discounts column. 4,000. පුතා මම මොකක්ද කිව්වේ? This 4,000 මෙන්න මෙයාව I have to transfer to one account called discounts allowed. Let me show you that account. පුතේ, this is the discounts allowed account of mine. Discounts allowed. Okay. Look at the date. We make the transfer on the last date, 31st May. Description, right? Debtors. Okay. Total is put there. Total is how much is the total? Total is 4,000. Discounts allowed is debit. දැන් ඔක මතක තියාගන්න. the total of the discounts is transferred to the discounts allowed account at the end of the month. ඔක මතක තියාගන්න ඕනේ හැම එක්කෙනෙක්ම දැන්. right. පුතේ සමහර ලේට session එක එකපාරටම නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මම ඊට පස්සේ group එකේදී මොකද්ද කරන්න කියලා කියන්නම්. Now the discounts received 6,000. Discounts received 6,000. Right? 6,000. But once again, no one should balance the discount columns. Open an account for discounts allowed. මේ තමයි පැටියෝ discounts allowed account. පුතේ දැන් නවතින්න යන්නේ. So I will stop the session, right? I will send you what I can do later. Okay? Leave the meeting now. Leave the meeting.